Now the first styling we're going to add is a little bit of color. Let's start by making the background dark by adding a class called BG Dark and text white. And we'll also make the first article have a dark background and white text. And let's change the About section to have a light background. And let's do the same thing with the footer. Let's add a line to each one of our articles that just lists the author and date, and we'll give that a class of text muted, which will make the text gray. And let's save it. It's looking a little better. The navigation bar is dark. The first highlighted article also has a dark background. The About section has a very light gray background, as does the footer section. Now let's take a look at the style sheet. The first part of a style rule is the selector. Classes start with the period followed by the name of the class. So BG Dark is the class name, and this is the first style declaration. There's only one. We're setting the background color property to this color, which is a blackish color. We'll talk about this in a second. The BG Light class sets the background color to this very light gray color. We also set white to white and text muted to this grayish color, and text dark, which we're not using yet, to the blackish color. Let's highlight a few things. First of all, the color property refers to text color, and the background color refers to the background color. Looking at the value, you notice it will either be a named value like white or green or blue or this hexadecimal number string. So this is pretty apparent. There's a link to the color name values that you can use. It can be aquamarine, azure, beige. There's quite a few of them. Right below it is the hexadecimal value. So what is this hexadecimal value? It's a string, begins with the pound sign, followed by 6 hexadecimal numerals. 2 for the red color spectrum, 2 for the green color spectrum, and 2 for the blue color spectrum. It uses hexadecimal numbers. A decimal numeral has 10 possible values. Hexadecimal numerals have 16. And those range from 0 to 9 plus A through F. If you add those together, that's 16 possible values. And since there's 2 of them, you multiply them together, 16 times 16. So there's 256 values within each color spectrum. And you combine red, green, and blue, and that will give you the color. Going back to that site, you can pick any of these colors, and it will give you the hexadecimal value. Let's duplicate this in Bootstrap. I've actually got the website open already in another browser. Their documentation is pretty good. Just go to their docs section, type in what you're looking for, and you can see Bootstrap has a number of utilities, one of which is for color, and it's got a number of colors here using class names. Text primary is blue, you got gray, green, red, yellow, light blue. Some of these we've already used. Text muted is gray, text white is white. Let's see what these look like in action on our site. Now let's go to the article template page. I've actually already put these classes here. Let me uncomment it, save it, and let's go take a look at the page. I forgot something. I have to connect Bootstrap. Right now, we're just connected to our style sheet. I've got the Bootstrap CDN already here. Let me uncomment that, save it again, and now you can see the different colors: primary blue, gray, muted, etc. Okay, we've got some color in there, but we've still got quite a bit of work to do.